I'm sure you heard by now that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's very important you choose who you hang out with. A lot of the time, we don't really choose who we hang out with. It just kind of happens to us. We're just people that are in similar circles. You become friends with them. You have similar interests. But there's not a lot of deliberation in picking your social circle, and that's what you should do if you want to get far ahead, because it is the number one thing that has the greatest impact on your professional and personal success. Just your social circle. Because eventually what will happen, it actually happens now, you care about what your social circle thinks about you. There's like no way around it. You will live up to the expectations. Like if everyone is making 50K a year, you got to make at least 50K a year. If everyone's making $10 million a year, well, until you get there, you're worthless. Kind of tongue in cheek here, of course, not literally like that, but to some degree that's what it is. So choose your mentors, right? And you got to seek them out. You know, a lot of time your mentor starts off as your parents, starts as a grandmother, grandfather, some family member of some kind. But then you got to pick them. The way I've done it is I just listen to books, and I listen to audiobooks and YouTube videos and podcasts. And I would tell you probably the first like online mentor I've ever had was probably Jim Rohn, right? Then after Jim Rohn, it became Tony Robbins. And those were early, this years ago. This is like, early 2000s, right? Now my mentors, they shuffle around because now I have different parts of my life. Like I have a kind of a spiritual / business mentor, but more like a spiritual mentor will be Ryan Pineda, because I'm part of his Bible study and Multi Kingdom and all that kind of stuff. I still go back to Tony Robbins because his stuff is still good. I listen to his stuff. I would probably say Grant Cardone has been a pretty big one for me because of just how ridiculous, mostly because he's entertaining, honestly. That dude is just so entertaining. The way he thinks is kind of outlandish, and I know it rubs people the wrong way, but I find it funny. 10X Goals. 10X was actually a really important book that kind of helped my psychology with getting to where I wanted to go. There's one chapter I'm starting to re-listen to again. It's called 10X Goals. It's such a good... 10X Rules is the name of the book, but 10X Goals is a chapter. I think it's like 9 or 10. Such a good book. Just really good motivational stuff. And then there's just a lot of other people out there that have been fantastic. I like Alex Hormozy. Basically, I really think like anyone who makes success, anyone that's like me anyway, meaning that you don't have a lot of talent, not particularly smart, things didn't come easy to you. Like I had to just find my way through all these pieces of content, and they've been very helpful. I spend a lot of time with these people because I listen to them. So that's how I choose my social circle. It's really all digital. Now, if you can meet in person and live and join a mastermind, I think that's super valuable. Or maybe get a consultant. I've hired several consultants and several coaches in different capacities. I have a coach now. Commit Action has been pretty good. This is not like a guru type coach. It's more like someone that holds you accountable. It's pretty affordable actually. So you can look into that. But I think one of the things that I do more important than having a mentor is being a mentor yourself. Because that's honestly, I think, where you learn the most, because you're having to be an example. You're having to retroform and explain things, like having to teach. Like I have a staff, a team I train. I don't know if you would call like a mentor relationship, but kind of is, right? Because I'm leading the team to do things, right? I have my family, I have my wife, my spouse, right? So I need to be an example. She leads me too. So like we're all leading each other together. So all these things are really important, right? So just be a mentor. You need to do both. You need to find mentors, and you need to be a mentor. But you people on your peer level, you kind of mentor each other. Like sometimes you think mentoring is like someone's above you, someone's below you. Like people grow, and then they grow with you, and they grow in different directions and different areas of life.